Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I'm Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Where are we? Come on. We are in God's country. That's right. We are out here in the middle of the Palouse near Pullman, Washington. But Oregon, we need to talk. It's been a while, but we're going to have a quick little conversation because you had a new gun law go into effect just a couple of days ago, September 26th to be exact. And while you may be aware of it, I just want you to understand if you possess some of these items that are now prohibited by Oregon law, the type of trouble you can be in. So today, let's just spend a few minutes, let's geek out on the law, and let's talk about Oregon's new gun laws that could put you in jail today. Okay, America, and in particular Oregon, sorry about this little goofy thing here. It's a little windsock on the microphone. I hope it's working. It's blowing pretty good out here. But Oregon, we've got a chance to speak before about Ballot Measure 114 and all the brouhaha that went with that. As you know, your legislature got back into session, and last legislative session passed Senate Bill 243. Senate Bill 243 does two things that we're going to talk about today. Number one, it bans rapid fire devices, and not only bans the manufacturing, transportation, and distribution thereof, but it also bans the possession of it. So we're talking about all sorts of rapid fire devices. So we're going to talk to you about exactly what that new statute that went into effect September 26th, what exactly that says. It also sets a new date for the implementation of Ballot Measure 114, in particular, your pre-purchasing licensing requirements. Let's get right to it. Okay, when we get to the first part of the bill, which is just banning these rapid-fire devices, and again, we'll link up the statute down below, Oregon, so you can geek out on it for yourself. But this exactly is what the state of Oregon's legislature was referring to. Binary trigger system, bump stocks, burst trigger system, forced reset trigger, hellfire trigger, rapid fire activator, switch or trigger crank. Now, there are certain conduct which is going to constitute a felony. Other conduct is going to constitute a misdemeanor. Conduct which constitutes a Class B felony includes a person commits the crime of unlawful transport, manufacture, or transfer of a rapid fire activator if the person knowingly transports a rapid fire activator into this state, or manufactures, sells, offers to sell, or transfers a rapid fire activator. That is a Class B felony, but Oregon, the mere possession of one of these items is a Class A misdemeanor. So I want you to know that if you own one of these devices, merely owning that, being in possession of it, now constitutes criminal behavior according to Oregon law. Okay, and the second thing, Oregon, and this is really, really important because you might need to start planning for this, and whether that means, making the arrangements to get your pre-purchase license or just putting your house on the market and checking out Redfin and getting out of the state, whatever you may desire. But the activation date, the enactment, when the pre-purchasing licensing is going to go into effect in Oregon, with the implementation of Senate Bill 243 now into Oregon law, is March 15th, 2026, okay? So now that, of course, is going to mean that the state of Oregon actually has to have the infrastructure and all of that in place, and God only knows what's going to happen there. But theoretically, if the infrastructure is in place, March 15th, 2026, every Oregon resident will be required to have a license to merely be able to go purchase a firearm. Okay, Oregon, it is Senate Bill 243. We're going to link it up down below so you can geek out on the whole bill for yourself. You don't have to take our word for it. Now, listen, if you guys got any other questions about this or anything else related to what's left of our Second Amendment rights, you should know how to get a hold of Washington Gun Law by now. But if you don't, that's okay. That information's down there in the description box. If you got an idea for a video we should be doing around here, all you got to do is click on that link right there and tell us all about it. If you want to subscribe to our monthly newsletter, that information is down there in the description box. And then finally, and most importantly, let's everyone remember that part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching and stay safe.